Okay, guys, I just got the SS12 out of here for today. My main goal today is clean up a little bit of the shop and then bring in what the next project is, which might shock you guys. So, I gotta put the battery charger away, which I need to find a spot for it. I've been shoving it underneath there, which is probably where it'll end up. Then I gotta go from there. I know somebody who's been looking for this item. Okay, guys. I'm got a lot of stuff that's gonna go out of here. The empty gas can and a bunch of tractor parts. There's some garbage. That I bring it back and forth because that is where all the junk bolts and crap go. Then I got a couple of bad stators down there. Like I said, I'm not gonna go crazy because it's just gonna get dirty again. My goal is to get this cleaned off enough to where I can work on it, because the project I'm going to be doing, I need space, and you'll see why. And it's not going to be just an easy one. It's going to take a while. So, that's if my paint is still good for that. That right there gives you a good hint what it is. So, well, let me continue cleaning because I need at least a good section of this cleaned off, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, I got the one frame in here. So, this is all better than what's on the Compact 80 currently, because the steering rod runs all the way through here, and it does not stop like this one does. You see, this one stops there, and then a bolt does the front. So, this is the reason why I keep twisting and breaking the front axles. So, you'll see it better, but right now, it's time to get this thing apart. I'm going to drop the spindles out, front axle off, and start stripping it down. And we'll see how it goes. So, I'm not going to worry too much about underneath, painting everything underneath, because no, I ain't doing that right now. This is just to get the tractor back to working correctly. We are going to pull that transmission, and it's wider than a regular custom transmission from the hub to a hub width. This is like 24 and something, whereas a regular one is 22. But looking at the ST10X, that is my buddy's that I sold him, it has the same width. So more than likely that's what somebody did. They blew the transmission and swapped in another one. But seeing as this is the width of a Suburban transmission, you could very well on these put a Suburban transmission in. So, alright guys, let me start getting this thing taken apart and we'll go from there. Front axle is off. Now, in order to get the spindles out of the front axle, you got to take the grease zerks out, because there's a groove for where the grease sits. So, let me get this apart and I'll show you. See what I mean? They're both like that. So, alright, so we got that off. Now, the next thing is to get this out. And you got to take the grease zerk out to be able to slide that shaft down. But first we got to take the steering gear or steering and shove it forward or up, and that will allow that to come out. I basically want to get everything washed up anyway. It's too cold out to wash anything outside, so I will be using gas because I got a lot of old gas. So it'll get done. So, alright, bring it back in a bit. Steering is out, and it's soaking in old gasoline. That's bad. I know it's not perfect, and I know that everybody's gonna like it, but in here is all old gas. So what I have to do, so it'll soak for a little bit, then it will come out, and I'll brush it off, and we'll go from there. So, and then I'll have to brush all this stuff with it off. So, yeah, it's not going to be perfect. I'm not going for perfection. That footrest isn't even straight. It's coming off anyway. So, and I'm going to try to get all this out so we can paint everything good. Okay, this ain't coming off, which I ain't going to worry about. It's not no big deal. It would just be nice, but it'll be alright. All the bolts are removed. Besides this, I accidentally knocked the bearing out of this, so I got it sitting inside the toolbox. So I'll put it back in after everything's painted. And it's ready to slide apart, which can be tricky. This front frame section is a little bit heavy, so we'll have to go from there. Okay, it's separated. Now, since this back frame is going to be junk, I might be starting to do this on other frames too, because I can easily fix it. I'm just going to cut into here on both sides so I can just slide that thing out so I don't have to fight with the steering wheel. Alright guys, so I am taking them out of there one by one and cleaning them, dunking them back in, do this, and this is how I'm cleaning them for right now. Is it the best option? No, but it's how I'm doing it. But you can see they're coming pretty clean, so I ain't gonna be worried about it. There's a bunch more shit down in there, so excuse my language. So there's the front frame section. The transmission's already out and all out of there. The frame is out, so we'll be getting to that soon. Okay, I got some stuff still are just primered, drying really quick, and getting ready to do the front axle. I can't find my sander, so I had to go pop out the other one. So that's just a generic one. I don't know how long it's gonna last, so we'll go from there. And we still have that big ass thing to do. Okay guys, it's bright. It'll dim down a little bit on the color, and yes, that's messed up, but I'm not worried about it. The main goal is to get it back to where it's functional and a lot better. So, you know. Where I don't have to worry about breaking a front axle pushing snow. So, yeah, it's coming along. I won't be out to the shed for a couple of days, so I will be out here to touch up some stuff. But I'm not going to be working in the shed for a couple of days, so, you know. So, like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Okay, guys, I'm going to tack this on the end of the video. I'm going to redo this footrest. As you can see, it's really crappy looking. And to do that, I'm going to pull the paint off with carb cleaner. It's real easy and quick. So, it'll get done, and then it will be prepped and ready to be done correctly. So now, as you can see, the yellow's off. Now the red is starting to bubble up. Do this, and then hit it with some paper towel and get it off. Real easy. And then I can get it done a lot better.